It's that there's not that many applications. I would assume that it's because it tends to be easier for Algerians to go to French-speaking countries to work than it is to go to an English-speaking country.
So you think that the Algerians aren't really interested to immigrate to the United States of America?
Well, like I said, numbers are increasing, of people that want to travel to the United States and study in the United States. And studying in the United States is a very good way of laying the foundation for qualifying for a work visa later on. As these numbers continue to increase, I think that we will see the number of people wanting to go work in the United States also increase.
For an Algerian citizens who want to have a visa appointment here at the U.S. Embassy, there is a lot of procedures. Many Algerians complain about these procedures, and they say that it's not really easy compared to French or
Yes.
other.
Yeah, no, it's true. Our application is complicated, and it asks for a lot of information. We are attempting to make this more simple. Since I arrived here in July, we have redone the websites completely and are putting up more information and translating everything over into French and Arabic as well. There is a certain step right now that people seem to be confused about, and that is right now you need to fill out your DS-160 application first, and then you have to create a profile online. This profile is very important because it allows us to return visas quickly to people and for free. And people are confused about actually creating the profile. I just would like to point everybody to the website because there is a helpline there that's open 7 days a week for 12 hours per day in French, Arabic, and in English. And they will walk you through the steps if you're having problems.
Sir, could you give us or tell us the difference between the immigrant visa and the lottery, green card lottery?
Of course. Immigrant visas are given based on family ties and family reunification with somebody already living in the United States. Basically, this means that you have to have a relative in one of several different categories that is a U.S. citizen normally, and that relative will sponsor you with the Department of Homeland Security to receive a visa. Once the sponsorship goes through, then you will be contacted by the embassy on this side at the end of the process for an interview to immigrate to the United States. A diversity visa is different because you don't have to have any ties with the United States to qualify for a diversity visa. Algeria is in a very unique position because the size of the Algerian population living in the United States already is relatively small. Because of that, Algeria receives a relatively large amount of the 50,000 diversity visas that are available each year, given the size of its population. Many countries do not. I'll give you the example of Pakistan. Pakistan has a very large Pakistani community already living in the United States. Because of this, they receive no diversity visas each year. A diversity visa to qualify for, you have to go to either the Department of State's website or to our website here at the embassy, which is algiers.usembassy.gov. And you need to apply online and just register for the lottery. If your name is picked, you will be contacted and you will be scheduled for an interview for the diversity visa. To qualify for that, you need to have a university degree or 3 years or more of work experience. And that's basically it. So it's a very easy visa to get if you want to go live and work in the United States. The only catch is, once you get the visa, you have 6 months to go.
Sir, we were talking about students. So when an Algerian student gets an admission from a university in the United States of America, what are the procedures that he have or she have to follow here at the U.S. Embassy to get a student visa?
Okay, so getting admitted to a qualified university within the United States or college is the first step to getting a student visa. Once you get into that university, the university will create a form which is called a SEVIS form. Basically, it's the way the U.S. government tracks who's a qualified student and who isn't. There's a fee that goes along with that form that has to be paid as well. It's anywhere between $160 and $220, depending on the program that you get into. Once those two things are completed, the process is very simple. Again, you go to our website and you fill out an application for a student visa, and then you appear for an interview. And during that interview, the applicant will be asked questions, the student will be asked questions to verify their intent to study in the United States, and also verify that they have enough money to successfully complete those studies in the United States without needing to work.
Okay. We were talking about the interviews. There is many of Algerians who complain about the way that the interviews goes on. What you would say
Well,
about that?
first off, I would say, tell all Algerians, you're in good company. Many people all around the world complain about how the interviews go. And the United States is known for having some of the most rigorous interviews out of any of the visa processes that any country runs. And this is based on a variety of factors. We interview because of security reasons. We interview because we see it as the most effective way to actually ascertain a person's qualifications to go to the United States. And we interview everybody fairly. The only people we don't interview are people going on official government travel. So it doesn't matter your social status or anything. Everyone gets treated the same, and everyone gets interviewed. This can irritate some people because some people don't like it when they're asked personal questions. Maybe it's culturally not accepted. Some people feel that they should be given more time to explain their situations. And
what is the time of the interview?
It depends. It depends. It depends on how the application is filled out itself, the reasons that the person or people are going to the United States, and then if the person has other factors that come into play. Normally, interviews last anywhere between 20 seconds and about 3 minutes. The average is about 90 seconds, and that's because there's a room full of other people that we have to get to as well. So I know there's frustration. I would say the best